We have made it down to our last performance. This is really more of motivation for y'all. So before they come up, I just want to thank y'all again for being here. I know some of y'all just got here. You missed some wonderful performers, but we are happy to see your faces. So, Brian is someone that we've already seen today, but outside of music, Brian enjoys speaking. He aspires to help those of all age ranges understand that their voices hold value and power. And by sharing their stories, they can be of great essence to the next person.
And joining Brian will be Jalan Andrews. He's originally from a small town by the name of Thomason, Georgia. Jalan Andrews sees himself as blessed to be the middle child of 3 boys with 2 amazing parents and 2 brothers. Growing up, he realized that there was a lack of male presence that strived to inspire and uplift the youth back in his hometown. That's when he decided that he would be the change that he wanted to see within his community. And any place God wanted him. He is a firm believer in the idea that plans are man-made, visions are God-given. So without further ado, give it up for Brian and Jalan. Oh, y'all need a mic? Oh, they don't need a mic. Okay.
We ready? Wait, hold on. Okay.
My mentor once told me, Jalan, you're gonna always be on the stage because you look different. But I promise you, you better not ever, don't you ever perform for nobody. And there's a lot of things that I can take from that. But what I took from it was, Jalan, all he's trying to tell you is that you are valuable. You are valuable. You are valuable. You are valuable. And I can keep going around the room all day. But what I really need for everybody in the room to understand right now is that you are valuable. One of the greatest lessons my parents taught me was that everything in life starts with you. Like, everything. Like, I really want to let me share a secret with y'all. Y'all want to know the secret to really being valuable? The secret to being valuable is simply to understand the value that you possess. And it takes time. And I learned that when I moved to Austin, Texas. See, I'm from Georgia. All my life, I lived in Georgia. College in Georgia. So this was my first time being out of state, living out of state. Pretty scary, I didn't know what to do. Didn't even know how to feel, but I knew I had to do it because it's a part of life. I remember when, my parents and I, we came to Austin, they helped me move in, they helped me adjust and just helped me settle in. But then, I remember the morning they left. I was looking out the window, it was probably 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm looking out the window and all I remember was man, they really gone. Now it's up to me to figure out how to make this life in Austin work. But again, I say it takes time. And although I didn't know how to make it work, I told myself I'm gonna figure it out. And guess what I did? That's what I told myself. New city, new place, do Jalan. So for me, I became this social extrovert that I didn't even recognize. I didn't know who I was, but to all the people that came in with me when I first got to Austin, they know it. I was a friend that was trying to be out. I wanted to be with people. I wanted to be anything that I could do, no matter what day. If I could be around people, I'm with it. And I kept doing it, and I kept doing it. And something on the inside told me that this ain't it. And that was confirmed for me one night. Just got back from 6th Street. I walk into my apartment, and I look around. I got furniture, I got my clothes, I got my shoes. I'm good, right? I thought I was, but deep down inside, while it looked like I had everything, I felt like I had nothing. I felt like I was just empty. And that's when I realized that this whole time I had been placing my values in the wrong things in life. So for to me, I took a step back and I said, Jalen, let's figure this out. That's when I started reading more. Like just reading books, watching interviews. That's when I started going to church a little bit more. Like that's when I started really working on my relationship with God just a little bit more because I know I needed it. That's when I finally realized, yeah, this is it. This is how you figure out your value. This is where you learn your value. Like that was it. And to me, that like, it's a lot of emotions that came with that. That is the reason why. Of course, I'm gonna always be on stage because I look different. Like I can't help that. And one thing I know, I'll never ever have to perform for nobody. Because I now know my value. And I now know that I am valuable.
Jalan, you mentioned value. Value is actually the one thing I can pinpoint that changed my mindset. If anybody knows me and knows my story, you know that I was 3 years old, went to my great grandmother's house. You know, this particular Saturday I was eating candy. I always do. A few hours later, I wake up in the hospital, praying for my life. I can tell my family, you know, this is the last time you're gonna see Brian, so say you're finally alive. However, I'm right here giving this speech to you all. And even when I think about that, I take that story with me everywhere I go. It allows me to remember that no matter what challenges or what opposition that I face, I'm still here today. And tomorrow doesn't have to look like today. It doesn't even have to look like yesterday. But as long as you get to set your mind straight, first and foremost, you can make it through. And as a matter of fact, you remember in college we were part of Collegiate 100? And there was that saying, it was a motto that we abided by. You remember the motto?
Yeah,
It said, what they see is what they'll be. And so for us, that meant every time that we were present in front of the young men we worked with on a weekly basis, we were given 110. And when I say 110, I mean that was the amount of effort we were putting into everything we did. We were trying to set a standard for them. And so they saw that starting from the beginning of the program to the end of the program. And like I just said, they saw that in the beginning. In the end, they were the ones that were given 110. They were the ones that were given 110. We could just sit back and just chill because they saw it, now they're doing it. Arthur Wayne Dyer said it best in the book that really changed my life, The Power of Intention. He says, when you change the things, he says, when you change the way that you look at things, the things you look at will change. I want that to resonate in somebody. And even to take that a leap further, your thoughts turn into beliefs. And your beliefs turn into affirmations. You know, how you talk to yourself. Brian, I can get through this. I can get through this. I can get through this. And your affirmations then turn to your actions. And before you know it, you'll look up. And you'll be walking in the very thing that you thought about. And just to think, it all started with one thought.
You know, Brian, I ain't gonna lie. That was smooth. I'm feeling that. You gonna leave me out? Because, you know, I'm really, like, your beliefs turn into affirmations, and your affirmations turn into actions. You know, that actually reminded me of a quote by Muhammad Ali, and it says, if your mind can conceive it and your heart can believe it, then you can achieve it.
You know what, Jalan? You hit on value, and I'm reminded of a time when I was a little bitty BJ at Granny house. Granny would tell me, Brian, when you know your worth, no one or anything could ever make you feel worthless.
Shout out to Grandma. I want to take it a step further. See, Dr. King once said, at one point I sat in the back of the bus, but my mom was always up front. So regardless of the circumstances, regardless of anything that I went through, like just regardless of whatever happened to me, can't nothing change me, like it can't stop me. Won't nothing shift my perspective.
You know what, bro? Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou said, stand up straight, realize who you are. You tower over your circumstances. You tower over your circumstances. Man. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. And as I think about it, I'm reminded of myself. As you guys think about it, you should be reminded of yourself. No matter what circumstance presents itself in front of us, we'll get through it. No matter what, any trials, tribulations, adversity, you name it, presents itself, I'm gonna triumph over that.
So, everything that you want, everything that you desire,
Anything that you ever dreamed of, anything that you ever imagined, you can have it. You wanna know why?
it all starts here.
It starts right here.
Value.
The mindset.
Thank you.
Thank you.